Gris looks like one of those games people call artsy. Beautiful visuals, soft music, no dialogue. But if you actually play it, you realize something important very quickly. This game isn't trying to impress you, it's trying to make you slow down. And that's why Gris stays with people. Gris is a 2D platformer. You move left and right, you jump. You solve simple environmental puzzles. There is no combat. There is no death. You cannot fail. That already makes it different from most games. But the real difference is how the game feels to play. The game starts with the main character losing her voice and falling into a gray, empty world. Movement is slow. Jumping feels limited. The environment feels quiet and heavy. Nothing is explained. The game does not tell you what happened or why. You are simply placed there and asked to move forward. This opening turns some players off because it feels restrictive, but that restriction is the point. The game wants you to feel stuck before it lets you move freely. Early on, the game introduces strong wind that pushes you backward. You try to walk forward, you get pushed back, again and again. Eventually, you gain the ability to turn into a heavy block so you can resist the wind. This moment explains the entire design philosophy of Gris. You don't defeat the obstacle, you don't remove it, you adapt to it. The wind never goes away. You just learn how to exist within it. As the game continues, you gain new abilities. You learn to turn heavy to stay grounded. You learn to swim through water. You learn to change gravity. You learn to move with flow instead of force. Each ability is simple. None of them feel powerful. They don't make you dominant. They make you capable. The game isn't about becoming stronger. It's about becoming more comfortable in the world. One of the most important things about Gris is that you cannot die. You can miss jumps, you can fall, you can make mistakes. The game never punishes you for any of it. This changes how you play. Instead of worrying about failure, you start paying attention. You explore more. You take your time. The game quietly tells you, there's no rush. You'll get there. The puzzles in Gris are never complex. They are not about logic or difficulty. They're about observation. You see something, you try something, you adjust. Sometimes the solution is obvious. Sometimes it takes a moment. But the game never overwhelms you. Everything is designed to feel manageable. The game often zooms the camera far out. Your character becomes very small on the screen. The world feels large and sometimes confusing. At times, it's hard to tell what's background and what you can stand on. This can be frustrating, but it's intentional. The game wants you to feel unsure. It wants you to pause. It wants you to look again. Clarity comes slowly, just like progress. The music in Gris is mostly piano-based and very calm. It doesn't tell you how to feel. It doesn't rise dramatically to force emotion. Sometimes it fades into silence. The sound exists to support the mood, not control it. Yes, Gris is about grief, but the game never tells you what kind of grief. It never explains the loss. That's important, because Gris doesn't want to tell you a specific story. It wants to create a space where you can bring your own feelings, or none at all. If you connect emotionally, the game works. If you don't, the game still works. That's rare. Gris succeeds because it remembers one thing. It is still a game. The controls feel good. The pacing is tight. The mechanics are clear. The art and music enhance the experience, but they don't replace gameplay. Gris doesn't try to explain pain. It doesn't try to fix anything. It simply shows you how to keep moving forward, slowly, quietly, and without pressure. Gris reminds you that progress doesn't have to be loud to be real.